So what's the best car to buy under 10K and something that you can easily mod? Now, you really got to ask yourself if you want a rear-wheel drive or a front-wheel drive, or maybe even all-wheel drive. I don't know what's an all-wheel drive car that's less than 10K that's fun to mod. Maybe like an old Subi or something. But to me, I think the funnest car that's easy to mod under 10K would have to be a Miata, like hands down. All right, you can get them for like 5-6 G's, decent quality. Now, if you want a really nice Miata, it's going to cost you a lot more than 10K, but you can find one that you can mod and do all these hop up stuff for under six grand, and then you can spend the other 4 grand on mods. Because dude, there are so many parts for Miatas out there, it's crazy. From Japan to China to USDM stuff, there's so many choices. Bunch of suspension components, body kits, engine, interior components. You could build a Miata really expensive like my OMG Miata, or really cheap and just do an Amazon build or an eBay build, and both could be pretty fun, to be honest. Miatas are really fun to drive, and that's why I kind of want people to get that car. If you only have 10K to spend and you want something that's bang for the buck, Miatas are the most raced cars in the world. All right, and they've made like over 1 million Miatas. And you can find them everywhere, right? And like I was in Poland, I was actually amazed how many Miatas were driving around Poland, especially at the car meet at Altrace. So yeah, there's that. And if you don't like Miatas because they look girly as hell, which I agree, I got 2 of them, they're girly as hell, regardless of how mean you want to make it look like, you can get a Honda Civic, like an EG or an EK. You can get those shell only for probably like 2 to 3K. Like Type R Jose always does giveaways, and 2 to 3K, get yourself a K series, K24 for like $700, swap it in, boom, you got yourself a sick ass Honda that will gap a bunch of cars. But it's a front engine, front wheel drive. So there's that. Some people don't like front wheel drives because they don't think it handles well, but I beg to differ because my Integra grips like a mother and it doesn't understeer and doesn't do any of that stuff. And Hondas, I think they're just a little bit cooler looking too. I mean, Miatas are pretty girly, all right? I mean, I have a Miata, 2 of them, so I'm not talking crap. I would get like a EK or an EG. EG hatchback though will cost you a lot, but yeah, there's that. Or you get an Integra. Integra is going to cost you more too. And if you don't like Hondas and you don't like Miatas, you're probably left with getting like an old first gen FRS. You could probably get those for less than 10 these days, like a really beat one. And those are really fun to drive. I mean, they're kind of like cheater cars, except the engine's kind of wacky, but whatever. Like you could still do a drift build, a grip build, a show build with that car. So yeah, it's a really good car actually to have. All-wheel drive, I think you can get like old Subis, like WRXs for under 10K. But with Subaru comes Subaru problems, and also Subaru parts are a little bit more expensive too. Not as cheap as building a Miata. So yeah, I still champion the Miata as like the best bang for the buck. It's like money over fun. Miata wins. If you want more style and something with a pedigree, then that would be the car to get. Because they could look really nice. Look at my Miata, it's pretty decent, right?